Hi, and welcome to the Golf Frontier GPS course mapping tutorial. Today, we will step through the process of building a GPS course map using the online editing tools found on golffrontier.com. Using these tools, anyone can build a complete GPS course map in approximately 10 to 15 minutes. To get started, you must first have created a free account with Golf Frontier, which you can get by clicking the sign up link at the top of the screen, and then completing the necessary information. After you have set up your account, the first step in creating a new course map is to locate the entry for the course you want to build. Click on the GPS Course Maps menu item from the Courses menu on the main screen at the top of the screen. From there, click the link to create a new course map. Select the course you want to build a map for by using the filters to refine your search criteria. First, choose a country, then a state or a region, then a city, and finally, the name of the course. Once you have selected a course, click the green Build Golf Course Map button at the bottom of the form. If you have not yet logged in, you will be prompted to do so at this time. Clicking the button will initialize a new map for the course you selected. The initial map view shows all hole overlays lined up near the current map location specified for the course. You are now ready to start positioning the holes in their proper locations. Each point of every hole overlay, the tee, hole, and green markers, can be positioned independently by dragging them to a new location. In addition, by holding the Shift key and dragging the hole marker, you can move the entire overlay for a hole all at once. If you hold the Shift key and drag the tee marker, you can revolve and space both the tee and green markers around the hole. You can also straighten a hole by holding the Control key and clicking on the hole. For longer holes, or holes that have multiple dog legs, you can add an additional marker to the overlay by double-clicking on the hole marker and answering OK to the dialog question. Next to each green marker, you will notice additional points labeled front and back. These are special points that make it easy to configure the front, back, and middle locations for each green position. Moving one of these points will also make the other point move the same distance but in the opposite direction. When moving, the front and back points will snap back in line with the green marker. Once you have mapped out the rough positioning of each hole, you can then fill in the details. By zooming, you can more accurately position each marker and point to create the most accurate GPS course maps possible. Using the tree view on the left-hand side of the screen, you can quickly navigate to any hole by clicking on the hole's branch. The drop-down list above the tree view allows you to easily navigate to the different markers that are part of the desired hole. For example, selecting the green option from the drop-down box and then clicking a hole in the tree view will center the map directly on the green marker for the hole that you specified. You can then zoom in for more detail. In addition to showing yardages to the front, middle, and back of each green, Golf Frontier GPS can also display distances to other features, hazards, and points of interest. To create a new feature, simply click the Add Feature option for that hole. A dialog will appear that will allow you to enter the details about the type of feature you want to add, in this case, a water hazard. You can specify whether you want reach, carry, or both reach and carry distances for the feature to be displayed. You can also name the feature, which will make it easier to identify when using the GPS application. Click the green Update Feature button to add the feature to the map. The feature will conveniently be positioned centered within the current map view. You can then position both the front and back markers for the newly created feature. After you have created the feature, an entry for it will appear as a new sub-item in the tree view. You can navigate to that feature again by clicking the link in the tree view, or make changes or delete the feature by clicking on the appropriate icon. Once you have completed the course, click the green Update button at the bottom of the screen to save your changes. If you did not do so already, you will be prompted to activate the course at this time. If you are not finished positioning all of the markers, leave the course as inactive, and you can come back at a later date to finish up. Inactive courses do not appear in the available course library. After you have activated your course map, it will now be available to download to your phone. Simply open the Golf Frontier GPS application on your phone and choose to download the course, searching by either name or nearest location. This concludes the Golf Frontier GPS Map Editor tutorial. If you have questions or need additional assistance, please feel free to send us an email at the following address: contact@golffrontier.com. Happy golfing!